Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Brie. Today's video is going to be a full face of dollar makeup from a website called Shop Miss A. If you guys are unfamiliar with it, they have different brands there that you can buy for $1. They have an in-house brand called AOA Studio. So that's what today's video is going to be about. I bought everything that Shop Miss A exclusively has made themselves. I was just kind of wondering if it was any good. You're going to see how I achieve this makeup look. So if you're interested in that, then just keep watching. First we're going to start off with our eyebrows. I got the AOA Go Brow. It's a fiber gel and it's in the shade Taupe. So we're just going to take this and brush this through our eyebrows. Now I'm going to go in with my AOA Studio Wonder Cover Concealer in the shade Porcelain, and I'm going to use that to clean up my eyebrows. I'm just going to use my little Wonder Blender sponge. I'm going to blend that out. Right, I'm just going to take this concealer again and just dot it on my eyelids as an eyeshadow primer. And now I'm going to go in with our Wildflower eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go in with a big fluffy brush and I'm going to go into this shade right here. I'm going to just fluff that all in the crease. And it's okay if we get it on our eyelid as well, because we're going to cover that up with other colors. And I'm going to take this shade right here to focus that on our crease, just very lightly. I'm going to use a light hand with this. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I'm going to focus this more on the outer part of my eye, just kind of stamp it on and slowly drag it into my crease as well. These shades are really blending out beautifully and they're really pigmented. Like, you would think for, you know, $1 eyeshadow that they wouldn't be as pigmented and they wouldn't really blend out very nicely, but it's actually really good. I like it. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I'm going to pack that all on our lid. We're going to wet our brush for this as well. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good now. I'm just going to kind of go back over the outer corner and the crease with that fluffy brush that we use, just to kind of make that blended together more. And I'm going to quickly go and do the other eye off camera and I will be right back. Alright, the eyes are done now, so we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to take the AOA Studio Wonder Skin Mattifying Primer. Just going to take like a pea-sized amount, rub it on my fingers, and blend that in. For this being a mattifying primer, it actually feels really hydrating on the face. It doesn't feel mattifying at all. And I'm also going to take this AOA Studio Wonder Skin Poreless Primer. I'm just going to kind of focus that in my T-zone. That way, hopefully that'll kind of blur some of the pores that I have on my face. Right, now that we're primed, I'm going to take the AOA Studio Perfect BB Cream in the shade Fair. I use my blending sponge. This is really blending out nicely. It's sitting really pretty on the skin, I think. It does definitely have a more dewy finish to it. I'd say this has like light to medium coverage as well. It's actually a really pretty BB cream. I'm going to take my concealer and I'm just going to make a triangle under my eyes. I'm going to work one eye at a time because this stuff does dry very, very quickly. coverage that it gave me. Ooh! This concealer is nice. This honestly might be my new favorite concealer. I mean, for $1 and it does this. I'm going to quickly cream contour with the Sculpt FX contour stick. I have the shade Nude and Fawn. I'm going to go with the shade Fawn. I'm just going to take my sponge. It kind of hollowed out the cheekbones there. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit on my forehead as well. Down the nose. Right now I'm going to bake under the eyes with this AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. I got the shade Soft Light. I'm just going to let that bake for a little bit. I'm going to use the AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Pressed Powder. I got the shade Porcelain. I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush, just really dip in there. I'm going to set our forehead and the rest of our face as well. All right, now that I let that bake for a little while, I'm going to go ahead and dust that away. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say pass on this. It's just really clinging in weird areas on my under eyes. I don't know if you guys can see that. That powder is gonna be a pass for me. I personally don't like it on my skin. Who knows, maybe it's one of your guys' favorites and it actually works for you. I mean, it's $1, so I would pick it up, try it out, see if it works, because I think if it does, then it's a great price. Now we're going to just move on to the rest of the face. I have all of these like Lumi blushes. I didn't know which one I was going to want to put on my face today. I bought 4 of them. So we have this shade Wine, Ravish, Frantic Pink, and Delicate Pink. I think I'm probably just going to go with Delicate Pink. And I'm just going to take the stippling brush and just rub it in. Now this is a radiant blush, so it's gonna have quite a bit of sheen to it. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I think if it wasn't so radiant, I would like it, but the fact that it basically looks like a pink highlighter on my face, I'm not really here for it. Maybe we can take our powder brush and kind of go over top of that to kind of tone down the radiance of it. So that kind of toned it down a little bit. That way we're just left with kind of a pinky flush on our face. Now I'm going to move on to highlighters. I have the Halo highlighters. This in the shades Blissful, Sunstone, Love Lust, and Allure. Today I'm going to apply Allure on my face. I'm just going to take my highlighting brush and swirl into it. Alright, now I'm going to take my Pro Setting Spray, set my face really quickly. It smells really good too. It smells, I don't know what it smells like. It smells like some kind of flower. I'm just going to finish off my under eyes. I'm going to take a small pencil brush and I'm going to dip into this shade right here and this shade right here. I'm just going to rub that all on my bottom lower lash line. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that highlighter that we used, and I'm going to use that as my inner corner highlight. And I'm also going to place that underneath my brow bone as well. Now we're going to move on to mascara. I have the AOA Studio Fat Lash Primer Mascara and the Fat Lash Mascara. I'm first going to apply the primer. Oh, I don't know how I like this primer. Ooh, it just feels like glue. We're just going to move on to the Fat Lash Mascara now. That mascara is not half bad. I actually really like that. It doesn't clump up my lashes at all. It just makes them look really long. Okay, so overall I would say yay on the mascara, nay on the lash primer. I didn't really like it a whole lot. I don't think it did a whole lot for my lashes. But this mascara is actually really good for $1. I'm really surprised. We're just going to do the bottom lashes. We're going to do the Skinny Underlash Primer and then the Skinny Underlash Mascara. Is there anything even coming off of this thing? Anything at all? No? Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, just skip on the lash primers. They're not my favorite at all. Okay, yeah, I really did like that lower lash mascara as well. It actually made it really easy to do my bottom lashes. They're actually looking really beautiful too. I like it a lot. Okay, and the last thing that we have to do is lips. So for lips, I have a couple of different products. I have the Wonder Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Faded. This is what the liquid lipstick looks on. It's actually like a very grayish tone. I wasn't really expecting that for this look, but we're going to fix that here in 1 second because I have all of these diamond lip toppers. I have them in the shade Glitz, Pixie, 24K, Girl Power, Glam, and Posh. And for this look, since I'm going a little bit more like sunsetty orangey, I'm thinking about it's probably between these three, between Girl Power, Glam, and Posh. Let's see what I want to do. Glam for this look, just because it has more of the like sunsetty vibes. Let's apply this. Now it's kind of giving it a little bit of a purpley vibe, so I think I'm just going to layer glitz on top of it. Okay, you guys, that is the end of this video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.